Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to Brix and Flix. My name's Wes, and some of you may know me from Emma's Hub, and yes, I am giving that a bit of a plug, but that's because my other half vlog, that's who it is basically. So I'm giving a shout out to it because I want to basically. Anyway, Brix and Flix. What it's basically about is because I like Lego. Well, I say I like Lego. I don't like the Lego prices. I like buying cheap Lego, but it's all the same. They all connect together. Anyway, yeah. So Brix and Flix. Well, basically, yeah, I like Lego and I like films. So, and recently I just started doing stop motions. So I thought, why not? So I thought, I'm going to do some videos where I might do some stop motions, I might do reviews of Lego sets or like near enough Lego sets. And then, review maybe a film or two in between. And then, whatever else. Who knows? Let's just go crazy. Oh, to certain people out there. Anyway, so as this is my first video, I was just going to give you a bit of a, just a simple one. So, right, first things first, I'm actually going to go through the different little minifigs that you get with each of these sets. So this one, as you can see here, well, we know it's from the Batman movie, and we know it's Robin, so it's an official Lego set figure. Not really, can't really say much like most people that have a minifig, where it's like, got a good build to it. I mean, personally I don't like it with the head on. I kind of like that bit, but that adds something, doesn't it? Anyway, that's an official Lego set figure. Next one we're going for is this. As you can see. Anyway, yeah, I know it looks very Lego-y. I mean, apart from the back part really, but and that is from this set here, which I got from the pound shop. The actual figure itself isn't that bad, even though I will point something out. If you look at the figure on the box, it doesn't match the one that you get, but I can explain that one. Anyway, so that's the next one. Oh, I should also point out with these ones, you get kind of like squarish heads, so it looks very weird, but it's actually quite a good little build. Strong figure that. The next one will be this one. Now, yes, if you notice, it looks like the figure from that set there, in the way its arms are and the legs are. But this is actually from a Wilco's block set. Now, personally, I don't kind of like the arms how they are, but the actual sets themselves and the figures are not that bad. I mean, like, the only difference between that figure and that figure is basically the shape of the heads, which I know it's a trivial matter. What can I say? But yeah, there we are. Right, so the next figure I'm going to show you will actually be this one, if you can see. And, well, it's a pirate, but it's a good build. I mean, looking at it, it does look like a Lego figure. I mean, I'll do a comparison. There's not really that much difference. My only problem is, look at the colour of the beard. You put his wig on. Yes, I could say his hair, but it's his wig. Which is actually a good wig, in all fairness. I'm sure I'll use that for another figure. But it's black. Now, either he's just very ashamed, or he loves having a black hair and he thought, sod it, I don't want to dye the wig. I don't know, I'm going into some random something or other here with this here, but there you are. And then my last one I've got is, oh, I didn't actually show you which that one was from, did I? It was actually from this set here. It was from Conquer Ghost Island, which I won at an arcade. So, and there are, if I remember rightly, 6 sets. So, you know, I may get some more of them. I don't know. If I do, I'll give a good review on them for you. Anyway, the last figure I've got is this one here. Again, you would think it was a Lego figure, yeah? It's got the yellowness to it. It's got, like, generally the only difference is really the legs, if you can look. They're a bit more rounded. But, and they come from an Oxford set here. The difference being with these Oxford sets is, when I find one out, you actually have got some figures that where they've got the joint in the legs, so they can actually bend the legs, which is interesting. Quite good actually. I mean, the articulation on this one, the arms are a bit loose, but you know, I don't mind that. You know? Better to have something, well, what can you say? So yeah, that's just, you know, like a minifig. I mean, it might seem boring to some, but, you know, I realise that I've got all these different figures and I thought I had to do something with them. But now, I'm going to do a short film review. Because, well, when I finished work last night, I came in and watched Rocky 4. And as I know Creed 2 is coming out, I thought, you know, I'm going to watch it. I downloaded it, so I watched it. And I will say something, people know I like the Rockies. And I've not seen them in a long time. I mean, hell, I even have a Rocky quote on the back of my back. Even though it's from Rocky Balboa, but you know, still a good quote. I mean, Sly does make some good quotes, but you know, very underrated sometimes. Anyway, so obviously most people know the synopsis of Rocky 4. You've got a young Russian. He wants to join professional boxing. Apollo Creed has a fight with him. He dies. Yeah, I know it's a spoiler. Ivan Drago, if he dies, he dies. And then Rocky feeling, well, is he guilty or is it for glory? I feel it's more out of guilt and he feels he has to do it. Anyway, so he goes and fights him in Russia on Christmas Day, even though there are some issues with the timeline, especially when you come into Rocky 5, but I'm not going to explain, but I'm doing Rocky 4, not Rocky 5, even though Rocky 5 is one of my personal favourites, there's not many people like that. Don't know why. Such a very underrated film. Anyway, so yeah, he goes, the Russian people don't like Rocky, and then they start chanting for him, and then Ivan Drago's getting all pissed off, and then his management's there saying, they start chanting for him, and then he's there going, he fights for him, just for him. Anyway, so then in the end, people like Rocky, and then he goes on about how if he can change in a fight, and then they can change it, basically everyone can change. That's a rough synopsis anyway. I'm sorry for the spoiler that Apollo died, but in all fairness, if most people haven't seen Rocky 4 by now, you know, there's something wrong. It's been out for 33 years. Anyway, to start off with, I actually like the opening of Rocky 4, with the two boxing gloves coming up and then coming together. I mean, that's the best opening for a Rocky film. And then obviously, you know, going into it where Rocky owes Apollo a favour. And then the other fight, which we find out in Creed, who supposedly won. But, well, I have my doubts on that. I think what got said was just to appease Adonis. Anyway, generally speaking, like I said, I like the Rockies. And I actually think Rocky 5's it's camp fun, but it's just one long music video. It's a long montage of a music video. But the thing is, the soundtrack's a good soundtrack. And obviously, to anyone that's seen the new Creed 2 trailer, you know that Ivan Drago's back. So I'm curious to where it's going to lead with that. Anyway, yeah. So, my review of Rocky 4 is, I feel that, yeah, as it's just one long music video, and, you know, it's not actually that bad a film. It's not a brilliant film, it's not bad a film. I mean, Apollo dying, yeah, it was a bit of a shock, but, you know, it's how it is, you know. Dramatic effect. I mean, in my opinion, Sly actually did a good job of directing it. He actually did a good job in it. I mean, there's some scenes where you look at it and you're like, yeah, I'm not sure, but you know, it's a film. And if you watch a long series of films, you can get past that. Anyway, I just got a text actually from Emma, so I'm going to love you and leave yous. So, well, thank you for watching this. Hope you can like it, subscribe, comment, I don't know, do whatever you gotta do. Because, I don't know, I want to see how it was. So, thank you very much. A big thumbs up to you all. And, hello, it's just me again. I realised what I forgot to do. I forgot to give it my Rocky 4 review. My scoring system. So out of 5 toilet rolls, so I actually give it a 4.5. That's my point system for it. But I forgot to add that on because I'm an idiot and I'm a bit of a dupe, and I've, you know, I rounded it off without not thinking about it. So yes, that is my, out of 5 toilet rolls, I give Rocky 4 4.5. So, thank you, and like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much.